Hey guys, I'm back. So, we left off last night with the pocket, the two-sided pocket that we're going to do on this side, that actually is going to hold your driver's license and a credit card. So, we're going to fit that right up in through here. And so I decided to go ahead and figure out how to incorporate a window for our driver's license. So you can fit that in there if you wanted to. So if you wanted to just take this little book out, and about, you could do that, and you wouldn't have to take a big purse or anything like that. So you're going to go ahead and cut a piece of paper that is 5.5. Let's see, did I say that right? Where's my instructions? Okay. I'm sorry, 5 3/4 by 4. So 5 3/4 by 4. Okay. And then what we're going to do is, I cut my paper wrong, right? No, I didn't. I did. So what you're going to do is, we are going to go ahead and score it at 3/8 of an inch. So you're going to go ahead and score here at both ends and then at the bottom of your paper. So you're going to go ahead and score at 3/8 on one side. Okay. Go ahead and turn it on the 4-inch side, and you're going to score at 3/8 all the way down. You're going to turn it again and score again at 3/8. Okay. So now you have this little guy. Okay. And you can fold in your marks, and we're going to go ahead and cut our areas like we normally do when we make pockets. Okay. And so you're just going to go ahead and cut diagonally along that crisscross line area. Okay, just like that. Okay, and now you have your little pocket made. Okay, but before we finish this, we're actually got to measure this out, because we have to, we're going to have to put a window in here. So you can unfold your little tabs now. So you're going to be left with this part. Okay, then you're going to need a ruler and a pencil. Okay, and so basically you're going to go a 1/4 of an inch in from your tab. So if it's easier for you to mark it with your tabs folded in from the side and from the bottom, go ahead and do that now, which it is easier for me. So then you're going to go ahead and go in 1/4 of an inch up. So I believe that is 1/4 of an inch right there. So actually, let's see here, hold on one second, sorry. Yeah. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and get your ruler, and I'm going to go ahead and zoom in for this, you guys, because I know my paper is printed, and I'm thinking maybe I might go ahead and just use a piece of paper. Like, I think this might be, let me see. Oh, this is at 3.5. I'm trying to find a piece of paper that might work. So I found, let me cut this real quick, that way it's a little easier to show you guys on a plain paper, okay, by 4, okay, and so once we get our tabs done, okay, so like, this is my tab here, okay, and then, I didn't think about the pattern on it until after I started getting on camera, and I saw that it was no bueno. So it was no good. Yeah, to be on pattern paper trying to show you guys pencil marks. So let me do it on this like creamy colored paper. It'll be easier. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and make this like I would my pocket, okay? But I want to show you on the cream colored paper so you all can see it better versus this paper here, okay? So our pocket is going to be like this now, okay? And then what you're going to do is, if you want to, you can go ahead and fold in your tabs to mark your lines. If you don't want to, that's fine. But what you're going to do is if your tabs are out, like mine are going to be, okay? So my tabs are out like this. You are going to take your ruler, or if they're in, let's say they're under here, just like that, okay? You're going to take your ruler and at your 1/4 inch line right here, whoops, where am I at? Oh, there I am. Your 1/4 inch line, okay? You're going to put that line at the bottom of your, the edge of your paper right here. So it's going to be right there. Okay? So I will be right back. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and put your ruler, that 1/4 inch mark, right at the edge of your paper right here, right at the edge there. And just draw a line straight across your paper, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that straight, and I'm just going to draw my line straight across. And then we will make them more defined once we start drawing them out, okay? Same thing on this side here. So you're going to get your, you're going to measure this up, okay? And you're just going to draw a line here, and you're doing the exact same thing. So from the edge of your score mark that we just did for your tab right here on this side, okay, this is your tab, and then your score line, my score line is under this line right here, and this leaves about a 1/4 of an inch, so I'm just going to go up, all the way up, okay? And then you are actually going to, I forgot to score it. So we're going to go ahead and you don't have to draw your line all the way up. I did mine about 2 inches, so you want to do about a 2-inch line. And if we need to do more, we will. And I think that's about what I did on my little mock here. Yeah, I did a 2-inch line. And then across I did about a 3, it's about a 3 1/8. So 3 1/8 across. So you can go ahead and I can measure this out here. So 3 1/8, we can go ahead and come back out just a bit. Okay, whoops. But before we do that, I want to actually go ahead and do this side, because you want to leave a 1/4 inch, okay, again. So you're going to go ahead and get your ruler, and this is where my 1/4 inch is. My black line on my ruler is up against this part right here, so this gives me a 1/4 inch. And I'm just going to grab my pencil and draw a line, okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and just finish the line on the bottom part. So I'm just going to finish drawing that line to this line here, which is a 1/4 inch. And then I'm going to move up, and I'm going to go ahead and measure that out. And that is at about 2 inches. So from there, I'm going to go ahead, and we're going to erase the lines anyway, so from there I'm just going to go ahead and go up to that line. I'm going to make sure that I'm kind of, that I'm even, okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and draw a line here. Okay, we are going to score the middle of this part, and that's good. But before we do that, I want you to actually fold your tabs in. Okay, so make sure your tabs are folded in, and then score it. I don't want you to score it with your tabs out, because then it's going to be wrong. Okay, so fold your tabs in like you would for your pocket. Okay, you're going to bring it over here, just like this. Okay, and you're going to go ahead and score it at 2 and let's see, hold on one second, let me make sure that's right. Nope. Let's score it at 2.5. Okay, so you're going to score it at 2.5. That should give you, that gives you about a 1/4 of an inch up top. So that's what you want, is you want to have from this line here, okay, which is what we're going to cut out because this is your window. From this line to your score line, you want a 1/4 of an inch. And you can measure it out, because that's what I did, is I went ahead and measured it out, and it's a 1/4 of an inch from the line that I drew up here to my score line. Okay, then you're just going to go ahead and fold that down. Okay, and before you glue this in, you can actually get your driver's license and put it in there. So your driver's license would fit up here or down here. Okay, so it should be good. So then to cut it out. Now, like I said before, if you have a die, you can fit a small rectangle die in here and cut that out. If you don't, just measure it a 1/4 of an inch like I did all the way around. Okay. And we're just going to cut this window out. Okay. Now, I did measure the window. You're going to need a piece of acetate. And your acetate will measure at 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Okay, you may need to cut it a little bit off once you get it in there. I had to cut like a little bit off once I mounted it in here, and I'll show you all what I'm talking about. Once we get here, okay, so there is that. And then just going to cut off this little area there. Okay. So once you get your window done, then your acetate, okay, should fit right in there. Now I used score tape for mine to put mine down. I did not use glue, but you can use glue if you want to. It's, you know, whatever your preference is. I just used the skinny tape, so, and that's what I'm going to use. So, I'm just going to put some up here, and put some down below. Okay, so once you get all that done and you put your window in, you're going to put it down at the bottom. Okay, you're going to lift your flaps up so you know where you need to put your acetate touches the bottom of your pocket. Okay. Okay. Once you do that and you get your acetate on there, okay, see, like, so I bent my top part that isn't cut out, this part, I bent it over in front of my window, and now I can see I have a little bit of acetate right here and here that I need to cut off. And that's why I was saying that you may need to cut some off. So, but I'd rather have it bigger than smaller, so. You can always cut more off, you can never put back on, right? So, so there you go. So there is your little pocket for your little area there for your driver's license and your credit cards, okay, or a card, gift card, or whatever. And then your driver's license is going to fit right in there. And this is the same size as your gift card is same size as your driver's license. So your driver's license is going to fit right in there perfectly, okay, without any problem. And this will fit up top, no problem. So to get it in the middle part, what I did is I just went ahead and kind of did a V in the middle, took that part out, and I put a little bit of tape along that seam right there. So again, I'm just going to take my little tape right here that I've got. I'm going to put it right along that score line. I'm going to burnish that down really, really good. Okay. And then I am going to go ahead, take that off. And for this part, I'm just going to go ahead and use a scratch piece of paper to apply it. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this. And I'm just going to go ahead and put this on, just like this, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and apply some glue on the bottom of my tab. Now it works a bunch. Okay, so now you're just going to go ahead and put your pocket down, just like so, right on your piece of paper. Okay, so you're actually going to be adding that right here, okay? And I am going to be doing mine, and I'll be doing mine on camera, but I wanted to get this example done for you guys so you would know, or you would see where I'm marking, how I'm marking it, and such. So, so there is your little pocket. Oops. And like I said, this is just a demo. It's just an example for you guys. So you have your driver's license. That's going to fit in there, just like that. Okay. And then take it out, put your little cards in here on this side, and you can take them out. So, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and make mine, and I will be right back. on now. So now all we have to do is do our little pocket down here. And that little pocket is the little change purse that I did. And that is actually the little muslin favor bags that I bought. They're over at Michael's. They're in the Celebrated section. Or I should say they're by Celebrated. I can't remember, I think they were like $3 or $2 or something. They weren't very expensive because they were like right up in those front bins that they have. So, to get this on there, okay, I went ahead and on my other one, I told y'all that I had put some, what do you call it, some dots, some glue dots on there. Couldn't think of the word. Some glue dots on there, and which I thought was awesome, and I really liked that idea. So if you want to, you can use glue dots on here. I also thought that the other good idea for this little bag would be to use some Velcro. So I thought Velcro would be like really super nice on it, and then you could just go ahead and take it off if you wanted to. If you wanted to just take the little coin purse with you somewhere, you could do that. So so I'm going to go ahead and use Velcro on this, and I am going to use 2 pieces. I think 2 pieces of Velcro will work. So I'm going to put one. I'm actually going to attach them to the bag first and then attach it to the book. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab these 2 little Velcros, and I'm actually going to stick them kind of like about, I don't know, I don't want to say halfway up, but maybe about what, a quarter inch up or whatever. I don't know. So they're up there. So I don't know. I'm just placing them like right here, not at the way bottom, but like I don't want them at the bottom, but I don't want them in the middle part either. So hoping that this will work, y'all. If it doesn't work, we will use the glue dots, and that's fine. I did use a little Velcro piece here when the bag folds over, okay, and I'm actually going to stick these on the other side because you want the string on the inside, okay. So and I'm just adding this little bag to the bottom right here, and I'm just going to press down, and yeah, they don't hold very well. So they really don't hold very well. So but we are going to use the Velcro for this part. So we're going to go ahead and use the glue dots. Again, I'm just using these glue dots. I got these over at Michael's, and I'm just going to go ahead and put I'm putting 2 on here, okay, 2 glue dots. Told you guys these are sticky, sticky, sticky. And so now we can just go ahead and glue that down. Just like that. Okay. And then you can go ahead and pull it. And then what I did was I went ahead and cut off these strings here. Like this. And then I went ahead and tied another knot. So that way the string wasn't so long. just need to raise my knot up a bit. Okay, so that way your bag opens still, and you can put your change or whatever in there, and then, but you can still close it pretty tight, okay? And then we're going to use a little Velcro dot right there. And I'm going to actually grab and I'm going to go ahead and add a glue dot to the back of these, so that makes them a little bit more stronger. And I guess we could have did that to the other one, but I didn't think about it until just now. So there's that. Okay, and then there you go. So that is how you're going to keep your little coin purse closed. And so again, they do work. I go ahead and put some coins in here, just like that. Some nickels, pennies, and quarters in there. And I'm just pushing them down, and I'm closing it like that. And so there is the little coin purse. So to decorate the little coin purse, I thought it would be like super cute if we did like a little sticker or something on it, and then we can go ahead and start decorating, you know, just putting stickers or whatever on the inside. And so for the inside, I thought this PassPort, this one right here, I thought this little sticker was stinking cute. And so I thought that I would like to put this on here. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and add, we do have envelopes. I was like, oh, do we have envelopes? But we've got 3 stuck together, and I don't want to use all 3 of those. So, oh, let's put this one. Life is an adventure. So we can put this here. And, oh, I like this little road trip. That is so cute. So I think I'll scoot this over and put this like that. And then put this little road trip guy like this. Okay. And then I thought, let's see. Oh, this is cute too. This little sail away with me. We can definitely stick that on here, right on top of that other sticker. It would be so cute. So, there's that. And then if you wanted to, you could definitely pull this out, decorate here, and right here. You could stick something if you wanted to. So, let's see here. That little thing we could stick. I like those little suitcases. You know what? We're going to stick these. These little guys. This says, today was awesome. And then this says, let's go a-wandering. So that's cute. So I thought that those would be really cute, like on here. And so to get those to stick down on there, again, I'm just going to go ahead and use my glue dots. So I'm going to probably stick 2 of them on here. stick one right here, and then stick the other one on here. Like that. And so there you go. So that's done. And then here, if you wanted to stick something on there, you could. And we could do this sticker. You know what? Yeah, we could just do one here. Admit one here, and then a couple of these little dot thingies. I think that those are super cute too. So, and maybe a star. Let's see. A star there. And so yeah, so there's that. And then so now we've got the other side. We've got this side to do. And for the closure, you know, I was thinking about it, and I think magnets are okay. And the reason why I think that is because you're going to have this little pocketbook in your bag or purse or whatever anyway, which goes through the airport little conveyor belt thing. So I think that it will be okay. So so I'm going to go ahead and put magnets on this, but you are more than welcome to use ribbon or another type of closure if you want to. I just think that I really like the magnet thing that I wanted to do, so I think that'll work really well. So so I'm going to go ahead and pause this now, and then I am going to get everything ready, clean up my desk, and I will be right back.